This is me, Daniel, Buck Jarvid's YouTube channel. And I'm gonna be housing today my Smerigarus mensansis, also known as the Dune Scorpion, which I have over there in this very dusty enclosure. There was a little bit of substrate which I poured in there. So if you guys are wondering why I haven't have it in this thing, first off, I just bought it yesterday evening for 20 bucks, which was really awesome. I'm grateful that the guy let me off the hook, because it was almost $30. I think it was a little steep, but I told the guy I only got 20, and I'm a regular, so I guess it just, cut me some slack. But it's not also the first time. I also got a few things from them, like a giant vinegar, which I'll be showing you guys very soon. But anyways, this guy right here, I got him, like I said, for 20 bucks even, and he gave me this container because he didn't have a not a critter keeper. He didn't have a deli cup or anything, so I got this critter keeper with it for free, I guess, which is pretty cool. So I can use this for gut loading, like small or a few dubias that can fit here, or crickets. But to be honest, I hate crickets. So dubias, worms, or different roaches, but if I have no other choice, crickets will, I guess. But anyways, I'm using this tub which I modified slightly. I only put ventilation holes so you guys can see. I put this is gonna be the front, by the way, so that's why I separated them by 2 inches, so it's like good 5 holes. In the back is like a whole bunch. I did them 1 inch apart. I put only one in each corner right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, so you guys can see, about 1 inch of substrate. That little container, but I haven't put any water. I would not ever fill it all the way up, because Dune scorpions are very small and you do not want a lot of humidity in the first place. I mean, look at this little guy. Most likely it'll drown in that thing. So I mean, of course, if you're keeping a tarantula, it's different, especially since they're like 5-6 inches in leg span and bigger. That is if you have an adult or a pretty decent sized juvenile. So anyways, what you guys want to do is give it sand, or what I'm using, I guess, is ground walnut shell, which looks pretty cool, gives it that desert look, and it's not as expensive and you get a lot more. But then again, prices vary from store to store. You can give them a rock or a piece of wood. Like I'm using this old piece of wood that I had for a little while now. You guys can put it like however you guys want. Let me see. Nah. There we go. That looks nice. You guys can see there's a den I just created. I made a little pit just for that reason. And I wouldn't want this guy to burn off, so I'll move it a little bit more. There you go. There's still a little den over there. And there'll be a few entrances, like there's an entrance right here, although you guys can't see it well. And also right there. I know it's hard to see, but you guys can see that the den, my finger goes through there. So anyways, that's pretty much it for housing. There's not a lot of care sheets out there, but I mean, it's not like it's impossible to find. But according to what I've read, they say 10 gallons is a really good size, and that should be the maximum, especially since you're just going to be housing one, because these guys are solitary. But they also say the minimum would be a 5 gallon. Of course, this 6-quart container is not 5 gallons of flooring space, but you guys can see that it gets wider. And I put about 1 inch of substrate. 2 inches will be decent, but you wouldn't want anything to be too tall, because they'll obviously sprint and they'll probably be able to climb out, and that would be really bad. But like I said, it gets wider, so about 1 inch up or so is equivalent to 5 gallons of flooring space, more or less. Not exactly, but it comes pretty close, and I think that should be enough for these guys. However, if you guys do exactly, follow through with this method and drill the little holes, and if you guys believe that it's still too much humidity, and especially it depends where you live, or if it's moist and hot or cold or whatever, if you guys think that it's still too moist and humid in there, just either make more holes, or I would actually go check out Rob C's channel, Tarantula Guy, 1976 or something. I forgot. I'm new to the hobby, so I don't remember, but I've been watching his videos. Just check them out. You guys can type Rob C Tarantula Guy and it'll come out in the search results on YouTube. Really cool. You guys can see how he modifies his lids. They're like tubs that are with the clamps, but you guys can pretty much do the same thing, I assume. Just make some little ventilation holes that are on the top, which are pretty cool. Or just improvise. But anyways, enough of me talking and just ranting, just my own opinions. It's time for rehousing this guy. Alright. The moment we've been all waiting for. Come on. I have no idea what's the sex, but what I've read and people have told me, they say that it's most likely a female because it's pretty stocky, and white. But I'm not sure. So when I figure out the sex, I'll give it a name. You guys can see its little pedipalp or the claw or whatever you guys want to call it. Right there. See if I can give you guys a good shot of her or him. Alright, now a rear view just for fun. There you go, really cool shot. Hope you guys can actually see that well. And I know it's sideways, so I'm holding my camera a little weird. Anyways, I'm glad you guys actually are taking the time to watch this video, and if you guys think it sucks, feel free to let me know and see how I can improve it. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, but please, I ask you guys, no profanity. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, sure, call me old school or the gentleman type, but you know what, I'm just not into that. But like I said, everyone has their own opinion, and I do promise you guys, I'm gonna try to stop having so many brain farts and stop with the whole and but no promises, guys. I get a little excited, so if you guys think I'm nervous, it's not that. I just get really excited, and I sometimes just get brain farts and I forget what I'm gonna say or whatever, or I get sidetracked, and I'm sure you guys noticed that already. And I do plan to always improve. I mean, even if that means you guys still have to be dealing with me giving my opinions and just ranting weird stuff and whatnot. Regardless, putting that aside, I do plan to give you guys best quality possible and be as accurate with the care and any information as well. So once again, you guys, thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, follow me on Facebook. My fan page, just so I can keep you guys updated on everything. It's Bug Jar Vids as well. I mean, I'm just a regular hobbyist. I'm not a breeder or anything, but that could change in the future. But for now, I'm just a hobbyist like you guys who really enjoys this. And I don't have a death wish, but I really like the crazier ones. That would include centipedes, scorpions, and tarantulas. Like the Death Stalker and all that stuff. It's really cool, and by no means am I afraid to ever own one. Of course, like I said earlier, I don't hold them, but some people still just they're really nervous around them, even if it's just behind the tank or the glass or plastic or whatever. But I'm gonna just be merciful and just stop torturing you guys with my, constant talking and whatnot. Alright, you guys, have a good day.